Welcome to the Ulti Show, day 2 here at the World Games. Another really exciting day has just wrapped up. As always, I'm Brian.
And I'm Caz, and great to have you guys watching again. We've had some really exciting action here at the World Games in Poland. Day 2, as you say, and really some deciding games, right? Really starting to see what the order might be and who might be in those gold and bronze games tomorrow. What were your highlights of the day? What were the bits that you really noticed and loved watching?
Well, there's a bunch, obviously. I think there's been some amazing plays. There was an amazing highlight reel, top 10 reel catch by Canada right at the end of their game with Australia. by Bomber. He was just a great huck. Couldn't think that he was going to possibly catch up with it and just snagged it back of the end zone just before it hit. If you can check that out online, that was the Canada-Australia game. Right at the end. It was the 12th point Canada scored. That was great. Overall, the play here has been fantastic, and that's what's been the greatest thing to watch. These teams are at such a high level that you're watching every game, every point, there's an amazing play. Yeah. And that's kind of what I've enjoyed the most about this. Not unexpected, right? Because of the level of the teams.
And actually, so you mentioned Australia, who Canada were playing against in that game, and Australian player Kat, who actually we interviewed yesterday, we've spoken to as well. She's also a very high scorer in these games. She's done some really amazing stuff. Very fast player as well. Really exciting to be able to watch her running and scoring really well for the team. So how about some of those other games today? What were some of the interesting?
So and some of the stuff, as we said yesterday, this was kind of moving day today, kind of figuring out what everything's happening. So starting from the bottom of the standings, moving up, Poland, a couple more games today. They've improved their play every game, in my opinion.
Right, they have.
They haven't managed to get in a W yet, so they've lost both their games today. They're out of the running for a medal, 0-4. But I can tell you that the stands are obviously the most full when they're playing. It's the most exciting, and the cheers from all the people in the stands are great.
Definitely. And I noticed a lot of the Polish fans weren't just cheering for Poland, actually.
Oh, they were cheering for everybody.
Cheering for all the teams as well, which
it was great.
Super fun to hear.
So we liked the maple syrup cheer for a team when they were cheering for Canada. They were cheering along with Colombia as well. Everybody. So they've been really great here. Japan beat Poland today for their first win. They're 1-3, and still mathematically possible for that 3-4 game, but on the outside looking in now. We talked about Australia. They went 2-0 on the first day, 0-2 today. Tougher day for them. They're right in the middle of the mix, along with Canada, who had a good day today and kind of leveled the record at 2-2.
Right. Okay.
So they're in there, and then at the top of the table, USA, Colombia, both came in 2-0 records today. It looks like, I think even mathematically, those two teams now are going to face off in the gold medal game tomorrow afternoon. So, and that's going to be an exciting game. As we know, Colombia, biggest upset of this tournament. Colombia upset US yesterday. So if they get a rematch, definitely want to watch that.
Definitely. So you mentioned there Japan just had a game, and actually we're very lucky. We're going to have an interview now with one of the Japan players. So Andy Kunieda, nice to see you. Come and join us. Let's have a chat.
Thank you.
So you just played a game.
Yes.
Quite a tough one. Yeah, you guys are running hard, but you scored a lot, and I was really impressed to see some really fast running from you there. How did it feel out there?
Thanks. It felt good. It felt the energy was high.
Yeah.
But it was really just my teammates making me look good, putting me in places where the defense couldn't get to it. That's what it felt like. It felt like I didn't have to make a whole lot of spectacular plays, just be in the right spot at the right time, kind of thing.
So how is it being here in Poland? I mean, you're representing your country, and it's obviously a world stage. It must be pretty exciting to be playing in these kind of games.
Definitely exciting. We definitely, as a team, felt the nerves, the beginning of the tournament, and just getting acclimated to this level of play it's an experience. Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. So we've had a couple of hot days, haven't we? Like, it was pretty hot today. Hot, definitely was hot yesterday. Yeah. Predictions are maybe a bit of rain tomorrow.
Really.
Does that affect you guys? Do you notice the heat perhaps more than other teams? Are you acclimatized, do you think? Have you been here enough that the heat's not bothering?
We definitely haven't been here long enough to be acclimated to this particular weather, but it's definitely hot and humid in Japan, so we practice all the time in the heat, so we're used to it in that standpoint. But on a human level, we're definitely affected, getting sunburnt and not heat stroke, but affected by the heat, definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So we're obviously playing mixed gender in these games, so it's men and women, and it's really great that both genders have equal opportunity to be playing.
Right.
Do you have a background in mixed, or do you have a preference to mixed? How does it sort of affect what you do, basically?
I do have a little bit of background, not an extended, but I played it last year in London with the Japanese mixed team.
Oh, fun! Yeah.
And that was a lot of fun and a good experience. So
Yeah.
it definitely carries over into this tournament, I think.
For
So,
sure. Yeah. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for
Thank
speaking
you.
to us, Andy.
Thank you for having me.
Best of luck for tomorrow.
Thank you.
So lots of other interviews, guys, that we've been doing. I've been doing mainly throughout the day. Spoken to Nob, who of course is the president of WIFDIF, and Irina, who's a very famous Polish athlete.
Yeah, a lot of they introduced her in the stands, and she stood up,
Yeah.
and everybody went crazy.
She's very
She's
well known,
obviously very
right?
well known here.
Yeah.
Yes.
So she's a former record holder, Olympic medal winner. She's also involved at a high level now with national committees and also on the IOC, so the International Olympic Committee. So really an honour to speak to her. So check out those highlights guys on the WIFDIF channel. So we've done some talking about today's games. What about tomorrow?
What about
then?
tomorrow?
What are we going to be seeing tomorrow? What's to look forward to?
Well, see, I think it's going to be a little bit interesting in the morning, maybe a little less drama, but certainly some interesting games. So the last round of round robin goes in. First game is Australia, Colombia. Colombia's already wrapped up that #1 seed, but they've got one more game to play, and Australia is going to be desperate to win that game. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Canada then plays Japan here, and Japan, if they want a chance at the 3-4, they've got to win that game.
Right.
And Canada knows that. So I think that's going to be the kind of barn burner game of the day. And then we finish off. Good game for the fans, USA, Poland. I'm not sure the result will be as close, but I think it's going to be a fun, great game to watch. Then we go right into the medal rounds. So we'll have to watch that bronze medal game. Right now, mathematically, it's more likely to be Canada-Australia, but Japan could get in there. Should be a good game, but let's be honest. The game everybody wants to watch. It's going to be that gold medal game, Colombia, USA, and that brings us to our poll. We're going to do one poll.
Yeah,
we get polls
just
every
one
time.
poll at this championship.
And the poll is going to be, and we're asking you, we'll put it up on Twitter, who do you think is going to win the gold medal at the World Games 2017 flying disc? Easy answer, USA or Colombia. So we'll see. It'll be interesting to see who wins. I don't know who's going to win that game.
I mean, it could go either way. It's really a very close game at the moment. So fantastic to see what people think.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So that's it for the Ulti Show special edition for the World Games in Poland. Day 2.
Day 2.
I'm Caz.
And I'm Brian. Thanks for watching. As always, we'll do another one tomorrow. Stay tuned.
Będą rozgrywać dysk.
Natychmiastowa kontra ze strony Kanady.
Pierwsza perfekcyjna, no wielkie brawa dla skromowego liścia. No to często nie zdarza się przecież w całym meczu popełnić tyle błędów. No ale teraz to już jest precyzja najwyższa z możliwych. Jest punkt 10 dla reprezentacji Kolumbii. Jest przechwyt, nie uratowali Kolumbijczycy. Teraz dostają to długie podanie, no i teraz to niestety jest punkt, który kończy to spotkanie. A więc fakty niestety są takie, że Kolumbia potwierdza.